like this. Keen just trying to fight fire with fire here. We've seen it can be very dangerous in the early game, but this is a really fun matchup, right?
Scuttle Crab. Wow. Looks like Aiming's going to stick around to catch this wave.
Oh, Zeus baiting Keen here just a little bit. Tactical sweep comes in. Keen's completely out of mana, and Owner is coming in. Is the flash going to work out is the question, as Owner's just holding onto the Vault Breaker. There it is. Guarantee that they can kill him in the CC. Beautifully done.
And this is exactly the...
A little bit interrupted. BDD is struggling so much in this lane right now. Bubble gonna connect onto the hands. Well, Owner's here as well. And Aiming, he might pay the price for it. There's the flash forward. Beautifully lands the Vault Breaker. And Aiming down to 200 health. This is all going wrong.
Oh, Extendo!
Win the game by killing Tibbers for that reason alone. That makes sense. It's the same. It's worth the same.
Yeah, that Drake, half the value.
Yeah.
Here. This Cuz just has to be here so that Aiming and Lehens don't get dove further.
Well, there's the Vault Breaker onto Cuz. Cease and desist comes through as well. As Tidal Wave is going to get the knock up. The Wild Growth is going to be there. Good bubble. Connects onto Lehens. Is now Cyclone going to be there. Owner diving forward. BDD and Faker fighting towards the top side as Gumayusi. A lot of damage on Aiming, who does ult, and immediately T1 get out of there. Don't want to give Zeri her certification as all Lehens. He has to flash. As now KT, can you do anything here? Kerry is flashing onto them. The ebb and flow value is just absurd. And that is going to be the third kill here. Carrier picks that one up. Now Aiming, I don't know about this one, as that's a real dead Zeri. Empress Divide onto Faker underneath the turret here. One shot will come forward as, yeah, and he's just pretty tanky, man.
BDD naturally scaling up here now with the Rod of Ages.
Yep.
Stopwatch is online here too, and it's going to be the second Drake of the game again. This is common, right? A 2-Drake lead with the Lucian Nami lane.
But not able to get through, and Gumayusi will take down this turret. This game falling apart.
And now Owner, when they group up, guess what? He's here too.
Well, they do know exactly what's going on. There's the Cyclone. Cease and desist comes through as Owner's going to flash immediately. Cuz dives after him, but he's going to take so much damage. Zeus, can you find it? Emperor's Divide gets rid of him, but it's too late. They trade junglers for now as Aiming and Lehens trying to stand.
He's like, yeah, you guys are maybe going to trade 1-for-1, but we're getting more.
Well, Aiming's going to try and skate out of this one. There is the Wild Growth. As BDD's golden under a turret, that's a nah. That's a dead BDD on the Azir. And Azir starting to continue to feel real awkward here in the LCK. As, yeah, Bear drops on top of the Scissor Legs lady, and it's just, I feel like the game's done. Well,
it is done.
It's been done for a while.
It's been done.
But it's like, it keeps telling me over and over again. T1 keep telling us this game's done, by the way. This game's done, by the way. The game, it's over.
This is the kind of game that we don't see in Game 2 from T1. We see it in Game 1, right? Where you show up with a standard draft, you play it out beautifully. It's Jungle Gap City here. You get the early advantage top side. I think Cuz's pathing is definitely the most suspect part of this game. Just let Zeri scale, please. Oh.
And there can be times where like leaving up that inhibitor can work, right? But with the way that
they have a perfect reset timer. Like look at everyone on T1. Zeus has teleport, by the way. The only one who doesn't. There's the on spawn Baron.
Vega standing on a ward. Doesn't matter, guys.
Keen maybe could have pushed for bounty. They're going to contest.
Well, Faker is going to go golden. There's a Tidal Wave, gets a lot of value. Cuz going to go down first here. Cease and desist, I believe, was onto Cuz's clone. Doesn't matter, guys. Keen going to take a fair bit of damage.
Or still have a Nexus alive. You know, you could choose, Kate.
Oh, no! Rip. Yeah, they lost it. That is also the Baron going down. And so Faker standing on Vision. He had to use the cooldown for his Zhonya's. And there was a season. Well, we do often talk about games being not necessarily winnable, you know, in positions like this. But it doesn't feel good to say that a game's over. But this one's just the most done.
Yeah, I mean, the observers are like, they just wrote this is done by zooming out.
Yeah.
It's all over the screen. It's
Jonas Strong's tempted to actually just zoom in on the Nexus and wait. That's not true. He would never do that.
He wouldn't do that, but he wants to, but he wouldn't.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, could do that. He could just go, you know.
Just going to clear out some vision, and we're just going to take all of the structures here. One Nexus turret remains, Cuz, yeah, just going to get jumped on by Zeus, and they're just continuing to walk around in circles. There is no actual good choice to make here for KT, and therefore, like, even if we say, like, oh, KT, go for a fight, yeah, but they can't win anything. There's a Hextech ultimatum into the backline. Gumayusi just going to press the culling button. He does get polymorphed as Cuz tries to dive on top of him. Decent CC, but he's just going to get wiped out. And T1 are going to go for the kill. They back away from aiming. They do actually respect this Zeri quite a lot. as we can see. Sundisk was put up.
Zeus has TP, so he could just return.
Well, BDD, can he be the hero? He does manage to wipe out the Lucian. Because now Carrier's going to try and swim away from this. Aiming, fighting as best he can, but Faker, he's a tank, guys. He's a raid boss, and Carrier's going to get yet another kill. 3-0-6 here on the Nami. And it was a valiant attempt there from KT at the very end, but they're going to need more than this if they want to take down T1. Game number 1 of the Telecom War of our Saturday Showdown.